Happy Thursday! Some of you may have off for Veterans Day, so I'd like to honor the veterans. Thank you for those of you who have served our country and have given us, have fought for our freedom and have helped to make America what it is today. So thank you so much. I honor all that you've done and am grateful and appreciative of. If you're a veteran, comment below. I'd love to support and praise you. I would love to hear who in this group is a veteran. Do we have any? I have some friends whose spouses are, but I'd love to know from this group. I'm thinking of you and I'd love to praise you. And today we're going to be talking about one way to preserve your energy, protect your energy, and create sustainability in your business. So there's many different types of energy leaks as an entrepreneur. Today we're going to be talking about one, and you might have gotten a sneak peek if you follow me on Instagram or read the post in this group. I mentioned a post about the fear of failure. And this can be a huge energy leak, right? Because you are afraid of failing, right? And that might be getting one or no signups in a new program. It might mean that you make a post and no one engages and interacts with you. Maybe you write a newsletter and someone replies back that they didn't like what you had to say. Maybe you tell a relative that you're doing this work and this is what you're doing in your business now, and they say, oh, is that profitable? Do you have proof of concept, right? All these very kind of triggering questions that you might not have an answer to, right? But you know in the heart that this is the work that you're meant to do. Yet you're afraid of failure because maybe you don't have a proof of concept. Maybe you're just starting out and you only have a few clients, or maybe you're 1 to 3 years along and you have clients, they get results, but to level up in your business or generate more revenue, you have to charge higher prices. And now you're getting people that are saying, oh my gosh, you're so expensive. You're way more than the other ... that's doing similar work as you. So then you start to think, well, who am I to charge this, right? So there's all kinds of ways that this fear can manifest in your business. So number one is to pause. Look at where you are. Get very clear on your focus as we end 2021. And I'm going to have an event that'll help wrap that up in December. Stay tuned as we start to plan for 2022. So we're going to create new patterns, new systems, new processes. So where are you? What's the focus for the last 2 months here? And when you think about hitting your goal for the end of the year, who do you need to become? Who's the person that's going to complete it? And what are the specific steps that you need to take to get there? Now, it's those steps where the failure can occur, right? Because you're going to have to show up. You're going to have to be visible. You're going to have to be vulnerable. In some ways, you're going to have to put yourself out there. And you're going to have to deliver on your promise. Whatever you're promising in your marketing, you're going to have to deliver on. So then, are you able to get your people results? You know, the whole reason why they signed up to work with you. Are you able to deliver? Failure can occur there too. Because yes, it's client's responsibility. It's also your responsibility. You got to meet in the middle. So sometimes what happens though is we try to hustle out of this failure. If I send more emails, if I post more, if I work longer hours, if I take on more clients, if I do all the action things, then I won't fail, right? Or then I'll prove that I'm worthy of this business that I have. It's not the best way to go about it, right? The best way to go about it is to plan, strategize, think of the problems that you might have in your business and how you can solve them, or think of goals and what's the steps to get there. And then you take the data. So the number maybe of consults you have with a week, the number of engagements off of a post, the number of signups into a program. You take all of that as data, like a scientist, and you observe that data. And if this is the first time you're ever tracking numbers, then maybe that's your baseline. It's your starting point. So you're neutral about it. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just where you are in your business right now. Next month, you reevaluate. Did it improve? Not improve. Without beating yourself up, without judgment, without criticism. Right? You're just looking at it from a numbers viewpoint. What happens in the entrepreneur, and this is the energy leak, and this is what causes sometimes or drives the hustle, the overworking. Another energy leak, number 2, is thinking when you don't get engagements, when your clients don't get results, when no one signs up for a consult call, that something is wrong with you personally, that you don't have what it takes to make it, that you don't have the skills, that you're not cut out for business. Does anyone relate to these thoughts? Drop it below. It's not a problem with you. So you got to take the blaming of yourself, the shaming of yourself, and instead focus on the numbers. That's not to say you might not feel disappointment on a failure. You might not feel sadness, grief, frustration, anger. Any of those negative emotions are normal, right? If I put something out and I don't get the expected result that I had been hoping for, so I fail, I give myself the grace to feel that, and I name it. I'm fucking pissed off. Sorry, sorry. I'm upset. I say I'm sad, I'm disappointed. Sometimes I get on the mat and if I got a lot of charge, I might do a vinyasa flow. I might do like more vigorous type practice. I might sweat it out. Shavasana, process it. If it's something like grief or sadness, sometimes I need to do more of a restorative process and just give myself a little nourishment and compassion for being vulnerable, to show up, to do the work, to try, to fail, and pick myself up again, dust myself off, evaluate the numbers, evaluate what's working, what's not working, so then I can go forward again. Because that is the true path of the entrepreneur, my friends. There's no getting around this, right? So if you have a plan, a process is what I hinted in the post. This is part of the plan and the process. So in the mastermind, we actually break this down a bit more. We get into the nitty-gritty of the specific problems of your business, the specific goals, the specific steps of your business, how to interpret the data, how to interpret the numbers, then making another plan to go forward, supporting each other through the feelings and processings of the negative emotions that come up with failure. I can't tell you how much a community, in seeing those going ahead of you, seeing those failing and getting back up again with you, how it keeps you going. Because the only way you can truly fail as a business owner, as an entrepreneur is if you stop, if you give up, if you quit. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for your people, because I know that you have a strong message to share. I know that you can help a lot of people, and people out there need your help. So you got to keep going. Not from a place of shooting, right? Not from a place of forcing and overworking. With boundaries, another energy leak. Dropping lots of energy leaks here. Leaks here today. Lots of nuggets. But because that's what speaks to your soul. That's what speaks to your heart. That's what lights you up. That's why I keep showing up for you each week for free. I want to help more entrepreneurs, help more people. We're going to heal the world one person at a time, because the people in this group, you're caring, compassionate people. You're healers, you're practitioners, you're teachers. You've got work to do, but not at the cost of your health, not at the cost of your energy. You first, fill your cup first so you can overflow it to help more people. And this is the work, right? This is the work of learning yourself. What's your tendency with failure? Do you resist, avoid? Do you not process? I used to try to out-hustle failure to make myself worthy of my business, to know that I was worthy of making 6 figures and more, which I was. I thought I literally had to work physically hard to deserve that 6-figure revenue. And make up for my failures, my mistakes. Not true. And I burn out because of it. I don't want you to. I want to help you skip that burnout. Protect your own energy, right? So what's your tendency on failure? Do you avoid? Do you resist completely? Do you have fear of it? Do you take it hard and then not get up again for days? On the couch, avoiding your business, doing the work, afraid to show your face? It's not going to serve you either. It's not going to serve your people either. So your work this week is start to notice, create the awareness. Always, that's the first step. Remember the process of listening, learning, living, right? So the listening, starting to notice. How do you respond to failure? What's your thoughts about failure? What's your thoughts about when you fail? Learn from that. Is it working? Is it not working? Maybe what you do is working. Keep going. If not, then we're here to tweak it. You can drop in the comments. Happy to help. You can join the mastermind, of course. That's the work we do there, 100%. Help to create the boundaries as well, so you have sustainable business and you can enjoy your life. And then you're going to live it. After you learn, after you figure out what's not working, tweak it, do more of what is working, then you're going to live it, implement it all. Okay? So there's the sermon for today with an F-bomb. You're welcome. For a little crack up. People are always sometimes surprised when they hear me drop the F-bomb. Like, what? All right. I'll see you all next week. Of course, if you have any questions, you can sign up for a consult call. Happy to help you. We'll jump on there. We'll figure out your goals, where you're struggling, why you haven't hit them. Create a plan. Be appropriate for the mastermind, the Radiant Being Mentorship Training. I'll let you know. If you're not, you'll have next steps, action steps, know exactly what to do. Maybe you'll get a referral, maybe not. Or if you want to join the programs, you can. No obligation. You don't have to, of course, but it's there for you. And if you're interested in the call, if you're interested in the mastermind, just drop me below. Just say interest, wave your hand, say I am, yes, any of these things. I'll come back around and I'll connect with you and we'll get started. Okay? All right. Love you guys lots. Mwah. Keep doing your work. Bye.